Hello, everyone. My name is Oded Rosenman, and I'm Global Practice Lead for SaaS at AWS. I'm part of a team called SaaS Factory, and we work with organizations that are involved in building and delivering SaaS solutions on AWS. Now, a few years ago, our team has launched the SaaS Competency for consulting partners. Those partners have been vetted by AWS to have the right expertise to successfully provide customers with SaaS-related support. And AllCloud was one of the launch partners when we announced this program and one of our leading partners delivering successful customer outcomes. So I'm really excited to have AllCloud with us today. And I'd like to start with a quick introduction to everyone on the team here today. So Laav, you can go first.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Laav, and thank you, Oded and Oren, for having me today. Really pleasure to meet again and talk about our journey in the SaaS industry. So I said, my name is Laav. I'm the CTO for AllCloud. I've been in the business from the very, very early days of the AWS ecosystem. And one of our key areas of growth has been SaaS. And we've been SaaSifying many customers before SaaS Competency was launched and definitely after. We are really pleased to have so many customers who were really transformed from being selling their software as in a traditional mode to a fresh SaaS delivery. Excited to share some of our experiences here. Thank you.
And I'm on Roveni. I'm a solutions architecture team leader. And especially after working with Laav, I'm really happy to host him here today and hear a little bit about what AllCloud is doing when it comes to SaaS.
Thank you both. So Laav, can you please maybe provide us with a quick overview of AllCloud SaaS consulting practice?
Yes, absolutely. So AllCloud is a premier partner for Amazon with already today 10 different competencies. And one of our key strengths is being working with customers on their certification journey. So we work with customers who has their software built many years ago, or sometimes they're fresh. But we very often work with customers from the very early days. We help them to really shape and design their journey to SaaS, starting from ideation, how the product should look like, and how the whole SaaS delivery model should be. Then jointly with them, building the SaaS platform, the whole delivery engine to deliver this software with all the operational capabilities that's required to maintain a high quality of service. And then, of course, once they launch, for them either to bring it to marketplace, launch it to customers worldwide, and then scale and carry on with the growth, going across different regions, different compliances. It's a long journey. We really had the privilege to work with all these customers and see them being very successful on the platform.
That's awesome. And I feel like super grateful for being able to see this practice proved to be successful when supporting customers building and optimizing SaaS solutions. We've worked very closely over the last few years, and I've seen it in real life supporting customers. So it's awesome to see. And do you have in mind maybe one SaaS win that was unique and you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I'm really glad we can speak about a public reference that, we work together on. Actually, I had the luxury, working with Oren. So BMC is a very well-known enterprise software vendor. They built Control M as a software as being in the ecosystem for many years before we even started our journey to the cloud. So a few years back, BMC wanted to SaaSify their software. Their customers were demanding from them to receive their software as a service, no longer to install it on-prem and then operate it. So, one of the key ideas there was just to leverage the years of development of this very complex intellectual property solution and bring it to SaaS. Now, they could not rewrite it. They never meant to rewrite it. They meant to reuse it. And I think what we did nicely, we helped to really package it and build those isolated capabilities so each and every customer is never being impacted by another. And with that, in a relatively short time or a few months, we managed to bring them on the platform to start and operate the software as a SaaS. And from here, of course, they grew up a lot and they evolved. I think this is really a successful story. It was a fantastic collaboration between the AllCloud team the BMC team, SaaS Factory, I think there's been a very successful orchestration.
Yeah. So Laav, maybe, there are some, well, I would say that there are several unique elements in their architecture, and there was some refactoring there. Maybe you can call out one of the, let's say, more unique elements in the architecture that you've supported them in building.
Yeah, I think one of the areas that I'm really, really proud of that we managed to really build with them is build a solid foundation for what we call a server model. When you build a software as a service, it is really, really critical that one customer never impact the other. There's a strong isolation between them. Also, whenever you build your software as a service, you do want to make sure that, your blast radius, the impact of a change is always contained. It's never, a change that if something goes bad, is impacting your entire customer base. So customers are requiring the software to be in different regions, different compliance framework. Customers are looking for different maintenance windows. So I think what we did really nice with them is come up with the constructs of what a cell look like. And a cell is a set of tenants that's serving multiple customers. And there are multiple of these cells deployed across the world. I think the key benefit that I've seen they're receiving is really the agility to roll out new software on different time zones, communicating with customers, really minimizing the impact of a change. And I think not many customers are implementing that. And with them, we've been very successful with that, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that, that was probably one of the more important architectural elements that have been implemented there. Now, maybe we can zoom out for a bit and you can talk about AllCloud's SaaS differentiation story.
Oh, yeah. So, being so many years in the ecosystem, I think what AllCloud meant to do very nicely is to build what we call the SaaS stack. When we are working with customers to bring them to SaaS, we always leverage our previous investments and everything we built before. If it starts from the whole landing zone security layer, the whole container ecosystems, delivery pipelines, the non-interruptible operation capabilities, observability. We have all these blueprints that we all lay together for customers. We tailor and customize them for the customer. So what we're able to achieve because of this so much experience is really, quick journey for the customer. We shorten the time by leveraging this. I think one of the key capabilities that we launched recently was SaaS Analytics, the ability for customers to really understand the depth and of the cost of each and every tenant, each and every feature, each and every operation. By bringing all this together, I think we really bring customers from the very bottom foundation of security to a clear business view of what the solution does and how it performs from a financial point of view. Altogether, I think it will really deliver the value efficient and quick.
That's awesome. And I think also I've seen firsthand also that it was very effective in accelerating time to market for customers. And, we had several opportunities to work side by side, including the engagement with BMC that you mentioned before, but in other customer engagements as well. Can you maybe share with us AllCloud's experience with the SaaS competency and how you leverage the program benefits in your customer engagements?
Yeah, I think what I learned, being so many in the ecosystem, I learned that the collaboration with the Amazon specialist is really, really important. I call it, the magic triangle. So from my point of view, a partner, a vendor, both working for the customer, and our arms are always, we hold our hands together, collaborating, working, delivering the workshops, the business transformation, the architecture, working together on making sure the customer really able to achieve what they look for. I think this collaboration with a specialist coming from Amazon, with our knowledge, with the customer together, having this collaborative effort drives a lot of confidence and value to the customer. And I'm really thankful for, the collaboration, the friendship that was here. I think this is really what customers are feeling, and that's what I want them to continue and get. The more we work together and leveraging the amount of information you bring from SaaS Factory is amazing for the benefit of the customer.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And I think, this, we're definitely committed to continue to support our SaaS competency partners and AllCloud. But before we close, just any final thoughts around where AllCloud is heading, and some of your near future plans?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is my favorite. So, definitely, I think the whole ecosystem is verticalizing, is becoming very much more specific to industries. So I can speak for ourselves. We are definitely, tuning our efforts to be much more industry specific. And I'll give you a couple of examples. One of them is manufacturing. In order to support the manufacturing industry, you need to speak their language, you need to understand their constraints, their challenges. And we learn now that we started to build a SaaS for manufacturing to really put the foundation for smart products. Very often these manufacturers do not have the cloud knowledge. They are not aware of what SaaS. So as a specialist organization like us, with SaaS Factory, approaching customer in their use case, in their context, help a lot. Same thing happened for the financial services. We have built a whole suite of capabilities for SaaS for financial services. Going forward, I think we'll continue and invest in being verticalized and industry specific. And I think this is really where the future is going to really keep on providing value.
I completely agree. I think what we are seeing also is SaaS demand spanning kind of much beyond the core ISV segment, with many industry organizations that are moving multiple products to SaaS, and they expect also us and our partners to provide unique support that is specific for their use cases and needs. So awesome to hear that, and really interesting to kind of see what's heading with AllCloud. So looking forward to seeing what's coming out from AllCloud in the near future related to industry and verticalization, and of course seeing you continue to grow as a SaaS competency partner. So thank you so much, Laav, Oren. It was great having you on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks a lot.